Delegating isn't about managers losing control and oversight of what their teams do. Disagreement about what delegation actually means is one major reason for that gap. Managers tend to determine delegating as a binary choice, either hold on or abandoning. Framed in those stark terms, the notion of letting things go can strike fear into managers' hearts. Thus begins a vicious circle. As their employees push for more autonomy, leaders tend to hold on more tightly. To some extent or another, it happens each day in every organization. Breaking that cycle starts by redefining delegation. It isn't about managers losing control and oversight of what their teams do. Quite the opposite. Delegation is about enabling the foremost intelligent, capable, committed people to contribute to their organization's success. Leaders who delegate properly do these 8 things well. 1. They measure results fairly and regularly. Managers who delegate effectively devise the right performance metrics and hold everyone accountable to them. You have to continuously gather data about what individuals, teams, the organization as a whole are accomplishing. Distribute that information, both the standards and thus the results, to everyone involved. When those measures point to a private or team that isn't delivering, it's time to reconsider how that task should be delegated. 2. They build a culture of open, honest debate. Good leaders demand those they entrust with important work to execute it well, but they also stay hospitable considering new approaches. In those cases, an honest manager requires their teams to repeat new proposals with solid research. Hold opinions to shut scrutiny. Allow everyone who might be a stakeholder during a change you're considering weighs in. 3. They invest in experimentation, innovation, and improvement. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You'll know from the measurements you are taking when things are going smoothly and don't need to be touched. But letting others take the helm and completing certain duties frees an efficient leader up to hunt out ways where they might be done differently altogether. Delegating can actually open up new opportunities for innovation. 4. They make the right resources available. Effective leaders must offer robust and accessible training. Therefore, the teams charged with handling certain work have the skills and tools to undertake to. There too, they also allow people who succeed at new assignments and combat bigger challenges, and provide the right resources for those undertaking. 2. 5. They define the what and delegate the how. Park your privilege at the door. Be humble and respectful. This is the surest because of avoiding micromanaging. Give the responsibility for accomplishing something to others, but allow them to plan out the only because upset about accomplishing. That gives your team a chance to prove how intelligent, talented, capable, and committed they are, or otherwise. 6. They recognize achievements. Reward exceptional work once you see it. Leaders who delegate effectively are on the lookout for future leaders who can distinguish themselves when they're given the prospect. 7. They show real curiosity in their team's work. Managers who delegate properly still show up wherever they're genuinely interested in finding out how things are coming along. Park your privilege at the door. Be humble and respectful. Ask good inquiries to encourage people to think clearly and demonstrate what they know. Share your ideas sparingly and strategically, and don't dictate solutions. 8. They invite participation. The ultimate test of skillful delegation is how far a pace-setter enlarges their team's involvement in critical decision-making, whether it's about people, hiring, management, rewards, strategy, goals and plans, or money, where it goes, and therefore the way much of it. These are the spheres most leaders hold on to tightly, and there's indeed good reason to require care. Mistakes involving staffing, strategy, and investments can become fatal errors that can threaten the success and really survival of an enterprise. Yet there are now many real-world samples of leaders and corporations whose delegation practices generate deep engagement and improve performance and profit. Variety of them are profiled in depth in books a bit like The Good Game of Business by Jack Stack, Open Book Management by John Case, and Reinventing Organizations by Frederick Laloux. It takes courage, intelligence, and humility to delegate in ways during which actually drive productivity, engagement, and success throughout an entire organization. But every leader should aim for that prime standard, rather than fiddle the risks it entails. Baird Brightman, Ph.D., is that the principle of work-life strategies, where he helps people achieve their business and career by strategically managing the human side of labor.